Hello, my name is Suzanne Sutton, and I'm a Colorado 4-H'er with a story of overcoming. My story starts off with watching pages of books, like looking at them, wondering about the wisdom that could be inside them. Knowing whether it was a B or a D, or sounding out a word when it didn't follow the rules, felt hopeless. As you can see from my reading and writing, I struggle from dyslexia. My first year of 4-H was scary. I had to do a record book. I couldn't even spell record. How would I ever complete a record book? The answer was one letter at a time. And that one letter turned into a whole 4-H record book. And another one after that. 4-H helped me to grow in my writing, in my reading, and as an individual. My 4-H leader encouraged me to take the model rocketry project. My show rocket wasn't perfect. It had some problems. But what I was excited for was the day to get to fly my rocket at fair. The first flight for my rocket went up perfectly and landed close to the launch pad. But when I got my rocket back, the whole engine holder had burned out. I still had to fly my rocket one more time, so I worked to rebuild the inside of my rocket before my next flight. It was hard because I didn't have the pieces to replace it, so I had to make some of the pieces. But I continued pushing through. We all gathered around the table, and I received my first grand champion. 4-H has showed me that we all have fears and insecurities to work through. I may have overcome one of my insecurities and one of life's obstacles, but life doesn't stop. There's always going to be another one around the corner. What I learned in my rocketry project, I was encouraged to share with other 4-H individuals. I became involved in doing demonstrations of model rocketry at the local community center, along with showing some of the kids how to build these model rockets. Because of some of my circumstances, I have a great compassion for people in hard situations. And being with these kids, I saw some of their needs. During the Colorado flooding, a lot of families were displaced. Some of those families being families that were immigrants who are not used to the cold Colorado winters. I saw a need, and I chose to push forward to fulfill it. I organized a county-wide coat drive to put coats on these kids who were standing at the bus stop in short sleeves. We got over 100 coats, and they went directly to families that needed them. I was able to make an impact on families in my community. I became in contact with a local nonprofit organization that helped me distribute the coats quicker and more efficiently. Just as the need has continued to grow, so has the need for my project of excellence to expand, to grow as well. 4-H started with my head and showed me that I can. It took my heart and molded it into having compassion and encouraged me to stay healthy. It showed me that with my hands, I can make a difference.